Today we're talking to Victoria Spence, who plays the part of Salene in The Tribe. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you.
How did you first get into acting, Tori?
Well, when I was quite little, probably about 5 years old, my dad told my sister and I that he was going to put us into an agency. And next thing I knew, I got a call from the agent that my father had put us into, and she said she had an audition for me, and I got the part, which was really awesome, and that's kind of started from there.
So what other work have you done before you got involved in The Tribe?
Well, I've done some commercials and some short films, and The Tribe was definitely the biggest thing I've done though.
If you could have one other job in the world besides acting, what would you want to be doing?
That's a hard one. That's very hard. Maybe working, I did when I was younger really wanted to be a lawyer, but that seems to be a lot of work now, so maybe working with animals or something, and otherwise doing writing or directing other than acting. I'd love to do that.
What do you think the properties of a good actor are?
Enthusiasm and just a really amazing personality, I think. Really out there, willing and to do anything to put the character across really well.
What's it been like for you playing Salene as she's sort of grown up?
It's really good because Selene's grown as well, like the way the story writers have written her. She's grown up heaps and she's been through so much stuff. It's taught me a lot about things like bulimia, and yeah, I've learnt heaps from playing her.
What would be the hardest scenes that you had to film for The Tribe?
Most likely some of the bulimic scenes when I had to pretend to throw up and acting depressed for like 12 episodes straight, just kind of sitting there in a solitudinal state. That was pretty hard because it's hard to separate fact from fiction sometimes, and you get a bit down yourself sometimes and thinking, oh god, I've got to play this really depressed person. But no, it was good.
So when they call cut of a scene, how do you sort of come back to being you as opposed to this depressed sort of Salene?
Well, sometimes it's quite easy because you figure out you've got about 65 crew members around you and that everyone starts talking and then it's alright. But if you're doing a scene by yourself and you've got no one else to talk to, sometimes you just kind of sit there and just go, right, what am I supposed to do now? But no, most of the time it's really easy. Cut's called and I'm back to Tori again. So
how different is Tori from Salene?
Quite a lot different, I think. I'm a lot more outspoken than she is. She doesn't really fight back, and if I don't agree with something, I usually state my opinion. But no, Selene's quite. She really holds back a lot and doesn't let her feelings out, and when she does, she usually cries. So, yeah.
Do the actors have any input into their storylines?
Well, when the writers send scripts over, so the storylines usually have a base, but if you, after a while the writers do write their storylines for you as an actor. At the beginning they wrote the characters, but then it seems after a while they kind of wrote it to how you act, which is really cool because you get your own signature style on your acting.
When you're not filming, what do you like to do?
Horse riding is one of my favourite things. I've done it since I was little with my mum, and I love singing and dancing. I'm one of those kids that do it in front of the mirror with a hairbrush, that kind of thing. I love it. And yeah, no, it's good. And shopping, of course. Every girl's dream. Shopping. Love shopping.
Do you get recognised at all?
A lot more now than we did, because Tribe didn't come out in New Zealand for a while. But now our promotional stuff has really thrown us all off balance, and we're kind of walking around the street and kind of people go, hey, you with red hair, you're off The Tribe, aren't you? And I was like, yeah.
So you enjoy meeting the fans?
Yeah, it's cool. It's really nice to see people's reactions to the show and how it affects them, and what parts that they like and who they like character-wise. And it's really nice to actually kind of put faces to who actually watches you. So it's cool.
Do you have any pets at home?
Yeah, I've got a little Jack Russell Terrier who's very old now. We got her when I was about 4 or 5. And she's so beautiful, and I miss her heaps when I'm down here. And we've got some goldfish, but they kind of just do their own thing in a pond out the back of the garden. And we used to have a guinea pig, but it just recently died.
Do you have a favourite animal?
Horses and dogs. I love dogs and horses, yeah. They have to be my favourite.
Well, thanks for talking to us today.
That's all right.
Anything else you'd like to say to Tribe World?
I'd just like to say thank you guys for all your support, and keep watching because the series just keep on getting better and better. So yeah, thank you so much. Bye.